Hey, how are we all doing? Welcome back to Premier League Dad. My name is Key. We are live for Man United against Fulham. Man United, Fulham at Old Trafford. Come on, Fulham. We need a nice win for Fulham today, or at the very, very least, a point. And do you know what? I fancy him to get it. I really do fancy him to get it. I do not think for 1 second United win this one. These are exactly the type of games where United have struggled all season. And I'm not saying, look, if they do win against Fulham today, then I don't think it necessarily, puts the fears to bed that United fans have. At the end of the day, they've beaten a really poor City side in a bad run of form, then a really poor Arsenal side in a bad run of form. Let's be clear, the Arsenal side they played when they played them is not the Arsenal side that played against Leeds, is it? It's the Arsenal side that was playing against Forest and Liverpool. They were garbage. They were absolutely awful. But still a good result for United. Still a very, very good result. And they deserved to win both games. And I thought they were much, much better. However, the real test for United comes today. These are the games where United are expected to win. These are the games where United have to turn up and win. And I don't think they do. I don't think they do. You might look and say, oh, come on, Keith, sure. No chance. I don't think they're going to do it today. I think it's going to be, at the very least, a Fulham point. I fancy Harry Wilson, ex-Liverpool player. Harry Wilson to get stuck in. I love it. Right, what are we saying in the chat? Nithin, do you think we'll miss Dorgu? I do, mate, yes. I do. I really do think we'll miss miss Dorgu. You'll miss Dorgu. Yeah, I expect you do miss Dorgu. 10 weeks is a long time for a player who arguably has been one of United's best players in the last few months. Daz, big up Key. What's your player ratings for last night? We can go through each player, but I thought all of them, to be honest. I thought Canate was man of the match. Wirtz wasn't far behind. I would have probably give Canate maybe a 9 out of 10. Wirtz an 8.5. Salah was god-awful. Salah was maybe a 5 out of 10. He was shocking. But other than that, everyone else was pretty good. Mikel Footy Marino, surprised you're not complaining about Arsenal for once, mate. Fucking hell. What, yeah, 3 seconds before we get an Arsenal fan in on a Man United Fulham stream. Have a day off, will you? It's not all about you. Callum says, Gertrudo, what a player that would be to get in perfect. He can play centre, defensive, mid, right back, centre back and left back as well. And will likely start versus City if we can get him in. Yes, and not only that, but he knows Arne Slot's system inside and out, doesn't he? Inside out. Joe, normally a 4-1 would reflect a battering and dominance from the other team. However, I thought our performance was good. Apart from some individual mistakes, but fair play, Key. Second half, mate, you were dreadful. I thought Newcastle were awful second half. Like, really, really awful. Very passive. Yeah, very, very passive. Reece, I really fancied this is a banana skin for United, but I just think the Fulham midfield looks unbalanced. I think it looks like an open end-to-end basketball kind of job. But let's hope so. Let's hope so. Let's go through the lineups and have a little look-see. What are the teams today? We have got them over here on this side, and the fixtures, the scores are going to be coming round and round throughout the day. Obviously, Forest and Palace, Villa v Brentford also getting played now. Right, Man United, Fulham, lineups. Here we go. So, Fulham have gone for Bernd Leno in goal. Then it's Robinson, Cuenca, Anderson and Castagna at the back. I'm not so happy with that defence for Fulham. To be fair, though, the midfield I actually quite like, Reece. We're talking about the Fulham midfield. I actually think the Fulham midfield's quite good. Iwobi's back in, Sander Berger, Harry Wilson, Smith Rowe and Chukwueze on the wings, and Jimenez up front. I think that's about as good as it gets. To be fair, I also think it's about as good as it gets for United, though. And Burmo, Diallo, Fernandes, Cunha, front four is pretty good. Mainu and Casemiro sitting, and then Dalot and Shaw in the full-back areas. Maguire and Martinez at centre-back, and Senna Lamans obviously in goal. I think this is going to be a really, really good game. I fancy Fulham to get something, I really do. Mikel, just out of interest, why do you hate Arsenal so much? I don't hate Arsenal so much, mate. Listen, I'm not even going to go... I get Arsenal fans coming in the live every single day, right? Every single day, doesn't matter who's playing. Bristol City, Derby County, Arsenal fans coming in. It's Inter Milan against Pisa, Arsenal fans coming in. It's no problem, but you ask the same questions everyone else does. So all I'll say is, in answer to your question, spend 5 minutes, 10 minutes in a stream, you'll see that I actually don't hate Arsenal. LG says 2-1 United for me. Joe, lay off it, Key. Hardly destroyed us, Jake. It took some individual brilliance and some mistakes to beat us. We had you rattled in the first half. Did you? You scored a good goal, but you should have been down to 10 men. You should have been down to 10 men, however you want to dress it up. Let's call it what it is. You should have been down to 10 men. But you scored a good goal and you hit the post. But then again, we scored 2 perfectly good goals as well in the first half. So, first half for me, you could call a draw, but you were still very, very lucky to have 11 men on the pitch. Second half, you didn't even show up. So it's not like, oh, it was closer than it... No, mate, we battered you. We were the better side. We were the better side, fully deserved to win. Nathan, do you think Wilson is in for a shout for the World Cup squad? Well, it depends if Wales get there, mate. I think, yeah, he will be in the Wales World Cup squad. He will be in the Wales World Cup squad. I'm sure you thought that... I'm suggesting... I think it seems like you maybe thought Harry Wilson was English, but he's not, mate. He's Welsh. But I think, yes, he will be... If Wales get to the World Cup, he will not only be in with a shout, he will probably be one of the top performers. So, yeah. It's like asking, is Harry Kane in with a shout for the England World Cup squad, that, to be honest, mate. Callum Key, the slot-outers are crying after last night's standard. And Tobes, hi Key, nice win for Liverpool and Barca. Just done 13k bike ride and now having lunch. Good lad, enjoy that. Well done. Joel, 10 men, my arse. The ball was to be won off Alisson. He hardly touched McAllister. Mate, that was a yellow card. That is 100% a yellow card. He goes like that in his chest. It's a yellow card off the ball. That is a yellow card every day of the week. And yeah, you say the ball's there to be won. It is there to be won, but he doesn't get it. And he leaves his studs on his foot. It's not like a red card challenge, but it's like an orange maybe. Certainly a yellow. I am absolutely gobsmacked that he wasn't sent off. He should have been sent off, Anthony Gordon. He was crying for it all night. And he was shit anyway. But yeah, irrespective, at the end of the day, we were the better side. We deserved to win. Come on, Fulham. Come on, Fulham. K2, if Arteta replaced Slot, would you stop watching Liverpool games? No. I wouldn't stop watching Liverpool games ever. Even if Alex Ferguson got him put in charge of Liverpool, I wouldn't stop watching Liverpool games. Joe, you honestly embarrass yourself sometimes to show your love for Liverpool. Honestly, stop begging it. Okay, bruv. Okay, bruv. So what, Joe? That's the first half. You know you've had to play the whole match, not just half of it. Well, that's very true. Sarah, how's it going? Andy, how's it going, Andy? Great late winner for Beto yesterday for Everton, wasn't it? Sarah, have you heard we're getting in Gertrude? Yeah. Lucharel Gertrude plays all across the back line. La Pulga says, yo, what's up, everyone in the chat? Hoping for a good day of football. K2, yeah, but he would play the same style of football that Arsenal play now. I don't follow Liverpool for the style of football. I follow Liverpool because that's the closest Premier League club to where I was born. Closest real club to where I was born, to be honest. My dad supported him all his life. So I'd support him even if we played shit and we were in the Conference League. It wouldn't matter. And I guess that's the difference with a lot of these Liverpool fans. There's a lot of these Liverpool fans who don't have any sort of ties to the club. They just started watching them in 2006 after we won the Champions League. La Pulga, Atletico getting Lookman, it seems like. Standard. Good player. Buzzing about last night's result, says Jake. And Joe, fair play to your fans for keeping their phone batteries up the whole game to take pictures of someone taking a corner. Oh, Joe, why are you so aggy now? Why did you got battered? You got battered. Just chill. Just relax. You're not the same league as Liverpool. You got battered. It's fine. Just don't get so defensive about it. Don't get so defensive. Sir, I've been a Liverpool fan for 42 years. You've seen the best and the worst of us, haven't you, Sarah? Proper fan. Sky Sports, where will Harry Wilson go to if he leaves Fulham? He's not going to leave Fulham. Why would he leave Fulham? There's nobody else in the top 6 that would take Harry Wilson. Callum, standard procedure, always beat Newcastle every season. 4-1 win, 3-2 win, 2-0 last season as well. Joe, Keeley, right off it, man. You're the one who's having a pop at fans. All I've said is that Newcastle weren't very good and we were the better side. What's up with you? Do you think City will pip Arsenal to the title? No. I think Arsenal win it, and they should win it because they've spent the most money this year, spent the most money last year, and the most money over the last 6 years. So yes, they should win it. They've not won sod all, so I'm pretty confident they'll win it in the end. And that might well be tonight, given that City and Liverpool have been god-awful all season. If Arsenal don't win it, then it's the biggest bottle job of all time. So, I do. I think Arsenal do probably win it. But can't rule City out yet, I guess. Lapulga, he's going to Everton. Key would love to see his combination with Skilliman and Grealish. Well, Grealish isn't going to play for Everton again. That's him done. Skilliman and I. Oh, my God. Harry Wilson's not going to Everton. That ain't happening. Callum, City have to come to Anfield next week. What does you reckon to that game? I think we beat them. I fancy us to beat them next week. The way that City are playing. Yeah. I fancy us to beat them. The thing is, if anyone's going to actually lose the title, it isn't going to be City winning the title. It's going to be Arsenal losing the title themselves. Arsenal's own biggest enemies are themselves. It's nothing to do with City. Will City win it? City won't win the league. Arsenal will hand them the league. Like, that's the only way this works. They've got form for it. We know that Arsenal will bottle it. K2, you can't say stuff like that and claim you don't hate Arsenal. Why? What are you on about? I've not said anything that's hateful of Arsenal. What, that they've not won anything in 6 years? They've not won anything at all in 6 years. That's hateful. Hey, key mate, shit result for us last night, but in all honesty, didn't expect anything from Anfield. Not won there since 94, I'm sure. It's certainly been a long time since Newcastle have won at Anfield, yeah. Very long time. Callum, Arsenal need to play City away and Spurs away still. Listen, again, Arsenal drop points away at Forest. You know, they can absolutely drop points in games that you might not expect them to drop points in. So they were very close to dropping points against Wolves as well. You know, it wouldn't surprise me at all if Arsenal go on another run at some point and chuck 3 or 4 points away. Or 3 or 4 games away, rather. Reese had a conversation with a Liverpool fan at my niece's 21st last night, was dogging him, thinking in his 50s, thinking he was a late 70s glory hunter, but it turned out his grandparents eloped to Rossendale. Lapulga Evan have also shown an interest in Harry Wilson over the past 48 hours. This came in yesterday, Key. Yeah, but the showing... Again, why would Harry Wilson choose Everton over Fulham? Why? What have Everton got that Fulham haven't? They're above you in the table. If Harry Wilson's leaving Fulham, he's going to a top team. Like, no offence to Everton, they're not a top team. They're not a team that's going to be in Europe next year. Now, Fulham probably aren't going to be in Europe next year, but Everton aren't going to be in Europe next year. So, if Harry Wilson leaves Fulham for anyone, it's going to be maybe for a Villa. Maybe for... Oh, there's Jason Momoa. Is he at Old Trafford? Oh, Jason, I hope he's a Fulham fan. Aquaman is at Man United v Fulham. Hopefully United are taking a bit of a dive. There's quite a few players who take a bit of a dive at Old Trafford, isn't it? Let's be honest. Right. Hang on a second. So, standings. Fulham are only a few points behind United here. Reese, a 15-year-old from Liverpool, the Reds have been in the blood ever since. And Joe says we're leading the race for Brahim Diaz according to reliable sources, so happy days, and we're open to pay the asking price. Brahim Diaz to Newcastle, again, I don't see it happening, but hey, if he does, fair play. Don't particularly rate him, to be honest. Jake says we've got City next week. First, they'll have to deal with that duo, Hugo and Flo, and we will see. And Sarah, maybe Harry will go to Germany or Italy. Possibly. Yeah, possibly. Could see him going abroad. He's a good player. I just don't think he goes to somewhere like, a team that isn't in Europe. Lapulga, Everton might make a push, for Europe. But how are Everton going to make a push for Europe? Everton aren't going to finish above Villa. They're not going to finish above United. They're not going to finish above Liverpool, Chelsea, City, Arsenal, and they're just not. They're not going to make a push. They're already out of the League Cup. They're already out the FA Cup, aren't they? So they're not getting in Europe. Lucas, out and about. Hi, Key. How you doing? Just been sorting out my FPL squad. Nice. K2, challenge for Key. Say something positive about Arsenal. They're the best team in the world at the minute. Is that okay? Is that positive enough? I've said that repeatedly. Yeah. Is that not... Well, okay. Aid with Eddie at the wheel. Nothing's coming through the door. Oh, are you Eddie out, Aid? Are you not content with Eddie Howe? Quite a few Newcastle fans not too happy with him. Yeah, 4-1 away at Liverpool. That's not going to endear too many. Creed, Toffees will finish above Liverpool. Alright then. Don't be getting all bitter now, Creed, just because Preston aren't coming up. La Pulga, they are 8th key. Conference League is defo a possibility. Nah, they're not. Mate, listen, Conference League is 100% not a possibility for Everton, given the fact that it's going to be 7th. Yeah, 7th gets Conference League. Everton aren't finishing 7th. They're not finishing 7th. They're only a point ahead of Newcastle. They've played a game more than Brentford, a game more than Sunderland, a game more than Tottenham. Tottenham will finish above Everton. Tottenham will finish above them. Newcastle will finish above them. Brighton will finish above them. Everton are going to be bottom half. I'm telling you, they've not got the players to finish in 7th. Reese, Everton, better stadium, better fan base, better stadium near Wales. Liverpool's a bit stabby than London. I'd rather place for Everton, although the brand of football served by Fulham is much better. Lucas, are you streaming Spurs v City at 4:30? I am, mate, yes. Okay, we're very near to kick off. Come on, Fulham. Nice fast start. It says, yes, mate, I've been Eddie out all season. Fair enough. Eddie out. Newcastle fans are very clear on that one. Oh, is that Delo's little girl? She looks like him. Is it all the kids coming out with him? I don't think that's Harry Maguire's. It might well be Harry Maguire's son, to be fair. Looks a little bit like him. Some players have got... I think some players have got mascots and some haven't, so I think it's just... It might be, actually. It might be the players' kids walking out with them today. Because it only looks like there's some players who've got mascots and some haven't. K2, all jokes aside, I like it. Key, keep it up. Cheers, mate. Thank you. Andy, we finish 8th, 9th or 10th. Defo, confident we finish top 10. I don't think so. I don't think you look at Everton's attack and you don't score enough. Don't score enough. Defensively, you'll be alright with Branthwaite back now. It looks like Sesko's kid walking with Maguire. And La Pulga, Watford Football Club. The club is sad and disappointed to confirm the resignation of Javi Gracia as a coach. Javi Gracia, Christ, he'll probably be appointed there again in another 2 years. Gets appointed as Watford manager every 5 minutes, doesn't he? Javi Gracia. Addison, Adted. How's it going, Addison? Come on, Fulham. Troy Deeney, next Watford manager. Harry Wilson, Smith Rowe and Chukwueze behind Jimenez. I think those can cause real problems for United. Real problems for them. Joe, come on, Bird. You're entitled to your own opinion, but please look at what Eddie Howe has done for us in 5 years. We won't get anyone better than him, which is that sort of connection. That sort of connection. Welsh Ring, afternoon, Kay. I thought Arsenal switching to a 4-4-2 yesterday actually made them more free-flowing. I've seen them for a long time, despite the goals from corners. I think the difference with that one was that once the first goal goes in, obviously that's kind of leads from a set piece. Once that first goal goes in, and it's quite early on in the game, Leeds push out. And if Arsenal get a goal in the first half, generally speaking, for the rest of the game, they do play a little bit more free-flowing. But yeah, I was going to say, I think if there's an early goal in the game to Arsenal, then yeah, generally it does lead to a more free-flowing game. Andy says United win this game 2-1 or 3-1. I hope you're wrong, Andy. Come on. Last time we did a watch-along of Fulham against Manchester United, it was here in the FA Cup, and Fulham went through on penalties. And Fulham took the lead in that one as well. Here's Amad Diallo. Cecil, pressures on Villa and City today. Well, it is. Yeah, I mean the pressures. Ultimately, it's all on Arsenal and always on Arsenal. Lapulga, Mateta's unfollowed Palace and Juve pushing for Beto for some goddamn reason. Everton will be delighted with that. Cecil says, Key, you made the highlights, the reaction highlights for Arsenal again, as always, the start of the show. Well, hey, it's not intentional, but it's lovely if people want to clip it up. K2 says the only way we can break teams down is with a set piece. We need to start Eze and Odegaard together, in my opinion. Listen, this is all I ever say. This is all I've said about Arsenal, is that the first goal, the decisive goal, the goal that opens the game up, is always a set piece. Because they don't play open, flowing football. That's it. That's. And then once the game is, like I said, they scored 4 yesterday. Looks like a great result on paper. And it is a great result, but it looks like a game where Arsenal have really taken the game to Leeds and battered them and played them off the park. We all know, if you watch the game, you know that wasn't the case. They were the much better side, though, and they deserved the 3 points comfortably. Stephanie, City fan, what do you think the score will be against Spurs? I think City win 2-0, quite comfortably in that one. Although Spurs are a bit of a bogey side for City. Go on, Fulham. Here's Iwobi. Good play. Back to Joachim Andersen. Cuenca, and over to the right-hand side for Castagna. I've really rated. It's good to see Anthony Robinson back in the side for Fulham as well. He feels like he's missed a lot of football for him this year. He was incredibly highly rated last year, Anthony Robinson. I feel like he's come back into the side and really stepped up. Aid, thanks for the trophy, but he isn't anywhere near the level of manager we need to move forward and hoarding players that should have gone. To be fair, do you know what, Aid? I will agree with you on that. I think that there's an argument. Have you seen the Reddit, the Bournemouth fan Reddit that the Newcastle fans have dug up? I saw that on Twitter the other day, where it was the Bournemouth fans reacting to Eddie Howe when he was manager of Bournemouth, and it literally read like there was Newcastle fans reacting to it, saying this is like looking back at what we've got right now. And it was Bournemouth fans saying he's staying loyal to players who've helped Fulham come up, and he stayed far too loyal to him. He keeps playing the same players. He's took us so far, and he's done really well, but he hasn't. He's now hindering us. We're not going to kick on with him as manager, and he's only going to take us backwards. And that feels like how a lot of Newcastle fans are feeling at the minute. Fulham far post, hit it. Miles over the bar. First shot in anger from Fulham, 3 minutes in, Joachim Andersen. Welsh Wing says pressure is on Arsenal, but if City lose today, the pressure becomes equal to both, in my opinion. I think the thing is, City have pretty much given up the title. I think everyone has resigned themselves to the fact that Arsenal will win the league this year. Except Arsenal. Or maybe Arsenal have. Maybe they've got a little bit complacent. I don't know. But all I would say is I feel like it's one of them where this would go down as like an all-time, like you've mega thrown it away if you throw this way. So I don't think the pressure is on City at all. If City manage to win the league this year, it's not because they would know it's not because they're the best team in the league. It's because Arsenal threw it away. It really would be about that. Diallo, great shot, great save. Well done. Fulham cleared it away. That'll do you. First shot on target in the game. Penalty check for Forest. Nuka Pluto says Fulham will win this just because I bet on Man U. Oh, Jimenez does well. Chukwueze can't quite get it through. Cleared away. Oh, good header. Fulham knocking it about very, very well here. Iwobi plays it over the top. I think he might be offside, but he is. He's the referee's letting him play on. Hit it. Oh, unlucky. And now an offside flag goes up. Welshwing talking to a lot of Arsenal fans, though a majority have said the title is not over. I know, but isn't that just like from you've been burned? You've been burned and you know that you can't, you've got to, you almost feel like you don't have that belief in your team, I guess. You know that they can throw it away. United down the right-hand side. It's gone away there. Andy, who do Liverpool play next, Key? City. Yeah, City. Shell, I'm okay, Jake. In from the gym. How's you? Check you out, Shell. Sarah says, most Arsenal fans don't want today we are winning the league due to the fact they've bottled, or to say they're winning the league due to the fact they've bottled so many times. Very true. Come on, Fulham, says Tolga. Tolga fancies a Fulham win. That doesn't bode well. Tolga's saying Fulham win. Maguire, good header, good save. Wolves have accepted a £43 million bid from Crystal Palace. Morgan Gibbs-White has put Nottingham Forest in front inside Palace as well. So, good news for Palace, and then bad news for Palace. Claim for a penalty, and Burmo, well done goalkeeper. Never a pen, that. Never a pen. Don't know what he's screaming for, it's never a pen. Got the ball, watch this one back, and Burmo takes a touch. It's in the area. Yeah, it does well there, wins the ball. Wins the ball. Right, I am going for... Still can't get a draw or Fulham. I'm going to go draw or Fulham. Welsh Wing thing is Arsenal had a tough test at Ellen Road yesterday, while City relatively easy game last week. City now have a tough test at Tottenham and Liverpool. Very true. Yeah, very true. Can he keep it in? Go on, Chukwueze. Poor that. Should do better. Really should do better. Tell me there's not still a check going on for that. That's ridiculous, isn't it? Sam Hakey Strand Larsen has gone to Palace, 48 million. It says 43 on Sky. Adam Armstrong is the most likely replacement. Good championship striker. And Jordan just going to sack today off at this point. Jordan, it's not looking good for Palace. Are you fully Glasner out at this point? Feels like Glasner needs to leave for Palace to get a bit of a reset. Lapulga, Gordon's a dirty rat, you know. Never seen a player who dives so much in a game. Should not be anywhere near the England national team. There's plenty of other divers in the England national team. It's not just Anthony Gordon. Bruno Fernandes and Sander Berger having it out there in the touchline. Right, so I am going for double chance, draw or Fulham. Both teams to score, yes. Harry Wilson to score or assist. Bruno Fernandes to score or assist. What do we think? Is that a reasonable shout? No. I'm not doing Bruno. I'm just going to do Harry Wilson. Harry Wilson to score or assist. Draw or Fulham. Both teams to score. Yes. I'm going for it. No. Let's do corners as well. Can we do corners? Player shots. Let's do player shots. Alex Iwobi, Dalot. Dalot's always good for the shot, isn't he? Dallow's good for the shot. It's a corner to Fulham. No, I'm going to go a cheeky fiver. There you go. Cheeky fiver, draw or Fulham. Both teams to score. Harry Wilson to score or assist. And Harry Wilson's on corners. Come on, Harry Wilson. Here we go. K2 says, I hate when people say City are finished without Haaland. They were insane even before he arrived at City. Welsh Wing got to say as an Arsenal fan, I thought you guys performed your best game since early Jan 2025. Hope you carry that into City next week. Yeah, I thought we were very good yesterday. Very, very good. Fulham corner. Give it back to Wilson. Great ball in. Over to the far post. Header! Yeah! Another corner. Good save from Senna Lamens. Fulham very nearly taking the lead. Oh, so close. They're getting there, Fulham. They're getting there. Jordan says, Sam, I'm buzzing. Not going to lie. I think he's extremely good, but might just be me. No, he is. Strand Larsen, I really like him. I think Strand Larsen's a fantastic player. Doesn't get the service for us, says Sam. I think he'll suit Palace better, mate. Yeah, get Pino and Wharton zipping passes into him. Sarr, he'll come good. I think he'll get a few goals for Palace this season. Take him back up the table. Okay. Corner for Fulham again. Lamens punches it clear. Certainly not been... Wait, whoa, ref! That was a shove in the back there. Certainly not been the start that Manchester United fans might have expected. Anderson's now down, holding his back. Don't forget, if you're new around here, do a couple of things for me. Hit the like button and make sure you've subscribed. Got our halftime quiz coming up here today, so we'll be doing our halftime quiz, as always. Oh, great interception, Anthony Robinson. Amad Diallo can't win it back off Chukwueze. Great play, Chukwueze. Here's Raul Jimenez if he can get to it. That's a terrible tackle and must be a yellow card, ref. Must be. Hit it, Chukwueze. That's got to be a yellow. That has to be a yellow card. And Burmo can't win it. And Fulham clear it away. You've got to book him, ref. You've got to book him. Jake says, what were your thoughts on the match last night? Perfect performance and a joke of a ref. I thought it was a fantastic performance. Absolutely brilliant from start to finish. I thought Arne Slot got it absolutely right. Think he deserves a lot of credit. He's got an awful lot of stick, and there's a lot of fans who are now having to kind of turn the tables a little bit on him and say, oh yeah, I was never actually Slot out. There's some absolute bell-end Liverpool accounts. There really is. Some absolute bell-end Liverpool fan accounts, or call themselves Liverpool fan accounts, and all they've done is shout the manager out for ages. Lapolga says, reportedly Juventus have had a loan bid rejected by Everton for Beto. Beto's done alright in Serie A. I think he'd do okay back at Juve. He'd do alright there. As a stopgap. He's not a great player, but he'd do okay in Serie A. Here's Amad Diallo. Into Cunha. Good run from Cunha. Does very well into the box. Great tackle. It's going to be a corner. Hey? Penalty? What? No, that's never a pen. He got the ball. He got the ball. That was never a pen. That was never a pen. You better check this, ref. Look at Cunha. Cunha looks all sly. He never got anywhere near... That is not a pen. That is not a pen. That is not a pen. You can usually tell from a player's reactions. That is never a pen. Watch this. It's never a pen. Cunha does very well to get down the right-hand side. Watch this. He got the ball. That's not a penalty. And not only is it not a penalty, it's not a corner. It goes off Cunha. That's ridiculous. That's not a pen. If this gets given, this better get overturned. This better get overturned. There better be a VAR on this, ref. I'm sorry. You better check this. This is so bad. If this gets given, it is so bad. You better check this. He literally wins the ball. What are you talking about? You could see he won the ball. You didn't even need VAR on that. He won the ball. And not only is it's a goal kick as well. It's not even a corner. It's terrible refereeing. It's absolutely dreadful refereeing. Checking penalty. Do you know what? Honestly, I really hope there's no United fan channels who are saying that's a penalty. Because it's not. We can all see it clear as day. That is not a penalty. It's not a pen. It's just not a pen. I'll be raging if this gets given as a pen. Shirt pull is outside the box, no foul inside the area. There you go. Go and have a look at it, ref. Let's go and have a look at it, please, sir. Let's go and have a look at it. Go and have a look at it. I am gobsmacked if he gives a penalty here. Like, I genuinely will start to fall out of love with football if they give penalties here for this. There's been some really, really bad decisions in the Premier League, but this would top it if he gives a pen. Yeah, here we go. VAR, no penalty. No penalty. Final decision is a free kick. Shouldn't even be a free kick. It should be a goal kick. Out holding decision. Absolutely shocking. Absolutely shocking. No pen. Absolutely right. No pen. No pen. And that's why we need VAR, even though it doesn't work sometimes. Yeah, well, exactly, yeah, agreed. Header, and they've scored off the free kick, which they shouldn't have even had. Look, honestly, football, I'm fed up with it, honestly. It's absolutely ridiculous. They shouldn't have even had the free kick. They shouldn't have even had the free kick. That is laughable. That is absolutely laughable, honestly. United player dives, doesn't get a penalty because they shouldn't have had a penalty. It should have been a goal kick, and now they get a goal from that. That is, honestly, is anyone else just getting absolutely fed up with football? United have just been handed a goal, gift wrapped. There you go. Oh, it's absolutely shocking. Absolutely shocking. Shouldn't even be a foul. Scored from a non-foul, exactly. Wasn't a foul, wasn't even, it should have been a goal kick, but there you go. United score, United in front. Shitbags. Brady says we're drawing in 1-1, and that's Bellingham injured his hamstring. It is laughable. It's absolutely laughable. And it's something that United fans wouldn't have to experience. United fans haven't had that sort of injustice. Most of the refs still in the pocket from the Fergie days. Daryl, how many Liverpool players would get into the Arsenal team? Daryl, why are you obsessed with Arsenal and Liverpool, mate? We're watching Man United v Fulham. Why are you talking about Arsenal? Sergio, you hate United, for then you love Liverpool. I do love Liverpool and I do hate United. You're absolutely right, Sergio. Absolutely right. It's not really surprising, is it? United fan hates Liverpool. Liverpool fan hates United. It's kind of the way of the game, yeah. It's a good observation, though, Sergio. Well done. It's a good observation. Come on, Fulham. Come on. What is that? What is that? Oh, Castagna. Watch Casemiro go down here. Has he not got a free kick for that, has he? Oh, I tell you what. These United refs. Oh, my God. Marco Silva. I'm not surprised, mate. I'd be fuming as well. I'd be fuming as well. Sergio, I meant you hate United more than you love Liverpool. Lol. Oh, you just needed a second go at it. It's all right, mate. No worries. Everyone needs a second go at writing a sentence. It's all right, mate. Don't worry about it. Good to have at least you got it right second go around, eh? K2 says Smith Rowe will score. Do you think? I've got Harry Wilson to score or assist. K2, Castagna, get off the pitch. Why? What's up with Castagna? He didn't even do anything wrong. It was Casemiro, that diving. Come on, Fulham. Can get back into this. They'll get back into this, Fulham. I fancy it. Well done. Good play there, Anthony Robinson. Great play. And now Amad Diallo, what are you doing now, Robinson? What are you doing? Bruno Fernandes, terrible ball in. Need to get an extra body up there, Fulham. Get VAR out of it. There's nothing wrong with VAR. It's the referees. The VAR had the right decision then to say it wasn't a penalty. And it should have been a goal kick. The problem is they got to the right decision that it was never a penalty. But they got the wrong decision off the back of it. It wasn't a free kick outside the box. It wasn't a free kick. It should have been a goal kick. Here's Amad Diallo. Back to Casemiro. Good play by Fernandes. Luke Shaw. And it's out on the far side. Normal guy, yo, what up, what's going on, mate? Good to see you. Jake, ref was a joke yesterday, now here. Should get European refs in, shouldn't he? Get some European refs in who have not got any attachments at all to any club in the Premier League. That's probably the only way we're going to get any sense of, independence, I guess. So frustrating. So frustrating. And listen, this is from me as a Liverpool fan. Like, you know, I can't imagine what Fulham fans are feeling off the back of that. Fulham fans are probably absolutely devastated with it as well. Sickening. Right, Delo now on the right-hand side, about to take a throw-in for United. Fulham have to regather themselves. And listen, sometimes you do see this. Sometimes when a team has had an injustice against them, sometimes you can see them kind of, you know, they bind together and actually they play really well, and they use that to, you know, stick their chests out and let's go and show that we can win it still, and we can turn adversity into a positive. Sometimes you see teams absolutely fold, and they sort of look at the fact that they've conceded a goal they never should have conceded. But here's Chukwueze. Terrible from Chukwueze. Brady, how you doing today, Key, my friend? I'm watching the Rail and Rangers game at the same time. Rail playing poor, Rangers doing well. Love that. Enjoy, mate. K2, Key, what's your top 3 favourite films? Top 3 favourite films. Oh, it's so difficult, that. I don't think I could genuinely pick my top 3 favourites. I love too many. But I would say Tango and Cash, The Running Man, and Them Thar Hills by Laurel and Hardy. They would be my 3 go-tos that I can watch over and over and over again. Tango and Cash, The Running Man, and Them Thar Hills by Laurel and Hardy. Welsh Wing says, problem is, it is a foul outside the box. He's holding his shirt, but if the Pratt doesn't give a pen, that free kick is not given. And the thing is, he didn't give the free kick. And I don't think it was... holding a shirt or pulling a shirt doesn't instantly mean a foul. I don't think you get given that gets given as a free kick in any Premier League game at all, unless the player actually goes down. Like, if the player goes down and claims a penalty, Kuhn doesn't even claim a penalty. He doesn't even claim a penalty. It's not. There's nobody, no United fan or player claims a penalty because it's not quite clearly not a penalty. So just by default, it's a free kick. Nonsense. Simon Hooper is a hanker with a capital W, and K2, I watched Empire of the Sun the other day. Quality film. I don't think I've seen Empire of the Sun. What's Empire of the Sun? Is that Star Wars? No. I don't know. I don't know what Empire of the Sun is. Lapolga Coyote now has sent 103 long throws into the box in the Premier League this season, more than any other player. He's created 8 chances from the throws, with no player in the division even creating 3. He's a cheat code, isn't he? Cheat Coyote. Normal guy, Key. What do you think about Atletico Madrid getting Lookman from Atalanta? Good signing, yeah. He's always... I mean, he hasn't done well in the Premier League when he's come back to the Prem with either Leicester or Fulham. But and he didn't really do well with Everton in the Prem. But yeah, in Europe he seems to thrive. So maybe he'll do well at Atletico the same way he's done well at Atalanta. Jake, he was a Newcastle fan yesterday, Sarah. Arsenal Africa Network. I'm surprised that as a Liverpool fan you hate Arsenal. Most Liverpool fans support Arsenal to win the league. Yeah, that's not true. I can speak for most Liverpool fans and say no, we do not want most Liverpool fans do not want Arsenal to win the league. And 2, I don't hate Arsenal. Just FYI. K2, no, it's set during World War II and it's got John Malkovich in it. John Malkovich is a top actor. I just always think of John Malkovich as Cyrus the Virus from Con Air. I'm stuck on a plane with Cyrus the goddamn virus. Or as Lenny in Of Mice and Men, of course. Shell, right hand back, how's Yuki? I'm good, Shell, how are you? Yeah, we're just talking films at the minute because Fulham seem to be sitting back and just kind of playing, waiting for United. Oh, there you go, Christ. United are just picking Fulham off at the minute because United have just, they've got the momentum with that stupid goal they never should have had. Connor, quality film. I meant to get a haircut. Absolutely baffled. I feel a bit flat after that goal. It shouldn't be allowed. The ref he's killed a perfectly good game. Mad Pop, you mentioned Lenny. I'm not crying. Yeah. Sad film. But everyone read that book, didn't they, in English? You had to read that book religiously in English. Jake Gordon should have not been on the pitch when he scored that goal, and Dan Burn should have been sent off for the double foot on Cody. It wasn't a double foot on Cody, that one. I thought he should have had a yellow, but I wouldn't have gone as far as 2-footed. But Lewis Hall did the same. Look at this. It's not a shirt pull. It's not. You're not getting that. I'm sorry. You're never ever getting that. That's not a sufficient shirt pull at all to quantify giving a free kick. No chance. You never get a free kick for that. Welsh wing, majority of my Liverpool mates would rather Arsenal win the league like this than City with the 115 charges, but each to their own. I don't know a single Liverpool fan who wants Arsenal to win it. Maybe that's the whole north-south divide thing, though, I guess, to a degree. It's probably a bit of the north-south divide. K2, yeah, it's also got the guy who plays Ralph in The Sopranos in it, and Christian Bale as a kid. Christian Bale's in Connor. Is he? Who's Ralph in Sopranos? I don't know who... Oh, yeah, I know what you mean in Sopranos, but I don't know Christian Bale was in it. K2, we've done that one, sorry. Right, corner to United here. Corner to United. This is where United generally will go and kill the game off with a Harry Maguire scrappy header. And Burmo cleared away. Come on, Fulham, get it out. Fernandes gives it away. Poor that from Bruno Fernandes. Bernd Leno clears it up the pitch. Come on, Harry Wilson. Go on, chase him down. You've got him. Welshwing says, Redmen TV, Don, Anfield Agenda, Coppish, all prefer for Arsenal to win over City. I mean, like I said, I think there's a fair few there who... I don't know about Redmen TV, because to be fair, Redmen TV have got a lot of different people. I don't think they've unanimously agreed on Arsenal or City, to be honest. But yeah, there's a cross section there of what I would consider to be clickbait Liverpool fans. Clickbait Liverpool fans who've been slot out every 5 minutes. Probably not a surprise that they want Arsenal to win it. Because again, it gets clicks, doesn't it? It gets clicks. Here's Chukwueze. Come on, Fulham. In the penalty area. Header. Oh, unlucky. Oh, Anthony Robinson. How have you got square like that? So poor from Anthony Robinson. And how Ahmad's got past him there. That's so bad. So bad. Palace players are losing it. And Sarah Welsh, no Liverpool fan, claims Anfield Agenda as a Liverpool fan. Chukwueze, come on Fulham, you've got to step it up a little bit here. Raise the tempo a little bit. It's all a bit casual. It's all a bit flat. I mean, I guess they're still only a goal behind, but 1 for Brentford. Brentford have what? Have they equalised? Or have they gone in front rather? Brentford have gone in front against Villa. Have they? No, they've not. No, Brentford and Villa still 0-0. Shea McDonald, don't worry, United have a net spend, 650 million in the last 5 years, highest in the league, with the stadium build coming the Prem, then decide to change the FFP system. Corruption. Well, I won't go as far as corruption. I think they tried to make it fair, but there's a lot of loopholes, and a lot of teams seem to seem to be very, very clever at navigating them, Chelsea being one. Who do you support, Shane, out of interest? Who's your team? Can Fulham pinch one back before half-time here? That's the question. Ball's lobbed forward. Fulham clear it. United clear it away. Anthony Robinson back over to Iwobi. Reminds me of when DT accused Goldbridge of being a Forest fan. His United fan rages was just his Alan Partridge sketch. Jimenez. Wilson. Oh, did well there. Here's Chukwueze. Go on, lad. Wilson. Got to do better there, Harry. Got to do better there. Oh, you're an Everton fan? I mean, to be fair, lack of ability to spend money has never really been a problem for Everton, has it? You've spent money, you've just not spent it very well, sadly, over the years. Mason, Jason Aviation. Is Oscar Bob on the bench? Oscar Bob, I don't think he is he? Is he on the bench? No. Oscar Bob is out with a hamstring injury. Yeah, Fulham's bench is Tete, Sessegnon, Reed, King, Kevin, Kearney, Bassi, Kusiasari, and the goalkeeper, Lecomte. But yeah, I was going to say, I think... but Everton are about to sign Tyrick George from Chelsea, apparently, on loan. That wouldn't be a terrible signing, would it, really? Oh, Sander Berger. Just, honestly, don't even try. Look at Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes is an absolute whinge bag. Oh, I don't even touch him. Andy says, Key, the Arsenal Leeds game. Yesterday, saw a video of you reacting to the goals and Instagram, the replies and comments. Oh, hey, I know, to be honest, I got a message this morning here. What did he say? I got a message this morning. And as a general rule, I don't even read them. But it just popped up, and it was here. I hope your family die a slow and painful death. Nothing in this world would make me happier than seeing you in a wooden box. Just feel sad for him if there's nothing that would make him feel happier than that. Just feel sad for him. Or then, could be a woman, could be someone else, I guess. Might not be a fella. Sarah says, exactly, if you go back, you can see Goldbridge in a Forest top. He only became a United fan after his grandfather passed away. I wouldn't know anything about that. Sarah, who put that key? Some guy, somebody, I guess. Yeah. LG, do you not report messages like that? You can't. There's no report function. You can just block them, that's it. There's no report function. And listen, I'll be honest, that's like tame. Like, I've had some bad ones. There was a guy who sent me do you know on Instagram how it says like it's a photo or a video or something, but you have to click it to open it. I clicked it and it was like a flashing epilepsy video sort of thing, which is that. I mean, that's a crime in itself, but it was just from a blank faceless account, and then by the time I'd clicked on it, it said account suspended because it was like about a week after I'd actually. He sent it me. Like I said, I don't read the messages every day. I'm not in my inbox a lot, but when I saw that I had like 46 new messages, I clicked in it just to see if there was anything there that would maybe from people that needed to speak to me. And I had, a few death threats. few death threats like that one, and then, yeah, somebody had sent me an flashing epilepsy video. The Jedster YouTube. Hello, is this a neutral stream? It is, mate, yeah. This is neutral ground. Well, I guess it's a neutral ground. It's not really. I'm a Liverpool fan, mate. So I'm hoping for a Fulham win, but I'm neither United or Fulham. And we watch a game every single day. We'll be watching Tottenham and City after this. Tomorrow night, we're watching Sunderland, Burnley. And we will be watching on Tuesday night. Coppa Italia, I think we're doing Tuesday night, are we? Atalanta against Juventus. Coppa Italia. What a strike. Unlucky Iwobi. He does well. Reese, it did bring me joy to see Newcastle fans having a meltdown yesterday. Welshwing, you could take it down to the police station. I could, but you know what? Sometimes I just think, is it like, it'll probably be a kid. It'll be a kid on the other side of the world. And like, I just don't see much of a point in it. Unless it's like actually someone. There was a guy, funnily enough, who sent me one. And it said, his full name, his bio said that he worked at Sainsbury's in the logistics division, Sainsbury's logistics division or something like that, and it was a picture of him, and his full name, and I went on and I just googled his name and it came up, LinkedIn, where he works, exactly everything, and I thought to myself, do you know what? If I was being a prick, like the guy's just sent me a borderline death threat, if I want to be a prick, you could send that to his employer, couldn't you? You could be a prick. But again, it's people. A lot of this is just people getting they just vent. People have got stuff going on in their lives, and they just want someone to have a pop at. And if that's me, then that's me. Welsh winning, I suffer from neurodivergency, high functioning autism. Somebody sent me something on Messenger, which was a high screeching noise and caused me to have a breakdown. Bloody. See, this is it. It's. People don't know what other people are dealing with exactly, and you know, I guess that's another reason why I wouldn't report. As stupid as that sounds, maybe I should, but I don't really see a lot of harm in them. Reese says, what kind of trauma, internal hell must someone experience to dream up senseless evil messages like that? Imagine his response to real life troubling situations. Well, hey, listen, let's get back to... I could show it. I could play you. Listen this. Let me play you this one as well. I got a voice note as well the other night. I shouldn't really dwell on this, but I thought this one was actually quite funny. Let me see if I can get to the bit where he says it.
Are they checking Isaac Horn? Are they going to check that? You clown.
I get voice notes off this guy like every week. Every week. Shell, nice people in the world, Key. Hope it didn't make you poorly. It didn't. No, it didn't. It didn't. But it could have done, couldn't it? And that is actually a crime, to be fair, if you send someone with, you know, because it killed someone, that, you know. That's why they made it a crime in the UK, because someone did that. They sent a video with, like, flashing images or whatever to a kid who had epilepsy. And he had a seizure. And he died. Like, a literal, like, a troll actually killed him. Like, that is... And yeah, the guy went to prison. Unsurprising. Jedster, that'll do. Just didn't want a red stream. No, it's not a red stream, mate. It's a very much a Premier League neutral stream. We watch everyone. Reese, if I was UK, I'd just sent it all to Sainsbury's, to be honest. American. Are you watching Arsenal Chelsea Tuesday? Oh, it is Tuesday, sorry. Yes, Arsenal Chelsea Tuesday, and then City Newcastle Wednesday, isn't it? And then Thursday is Atalanta Juve. Yes, that's exactly what I'm doing. And I think Friday might be Leeds Forest. think Friday night football's Leeds Forest next week. So next time he sends you a voice note, ask him, is he from Alabama? He's not. No, I know where he's from as well. Again, he's another one who sends it me, and he's got all these... Might as well have his full details and everything in his bio. But yeah, no, it just doesn't keep me awake at night. Some people do. Like I said, you look at some of the other football, prominent football content creators, and you've literally got, like we was talking about the fella on the other place. I'm not going to say who it is, but the other fella who got called fat on a stream. Got called fat on a stream and absolutely lost his head and quit the stream and quit the channel, and then, you know, he gets called fat again on a different channel and starts threatening the people who are watching him, saying, I'll knock fuck out of you and everything. Oh. Reese, why do people think sending voice notes calling someone a hater will do anything? It doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't do anything. But listen, I am of the opinion that it helps them. Maybe it helps them in that moment because it makes them feel a little bit, I don't know. Makes them feel a little bit better. Maybe that's my role. Maybe that's my role, actually, in the world. Because I've had a few very, very nice messages who've said, Key, do you know what? You turn up every day and we watch football together and it's a nice, like, pub vibe community and everyone gets involved in the chat and everyone's so lovely and caring and we all talk about footy and everything and life and... Yeah, I love that. I love that it helps people genuinely. But then, do you know what? The trolls come in, and you don't know what's going on in their life. Maybe I'm the release valve. Maybe I'm the little bit that they just kind of like. I can just relax a bit now. Forest are now down to 10. K2, I originally came on this stream to trash talk, mate. There's a few who do. There's quite a few Arsenal fans who do. Not even just Arsenal fans. There's quite a few other club fans come on to trash talk and then I realise that it's not that kind of place. Maybe I'm not the hater they thought I was. Jordan, by Williams, thought he was the keeper. Is it Nico Williams who's been sent off? Brentford down to 10. Forest down to 10. Who's been sent off for Brentford? Sharda red card. Nico Williams red card. Now Palace could come back into it. Come on, Fulham. Need Fulham to come back into it. Never mind them two. We need Fulham. Reese, maybe you just keep the delusional section of Arsenal relevant, Key. Savage says lock in Palace. Williams the Muppet, deliberate handball. He deserved it. Silly boy. Very silly. Kevin Sharda has been sent off for kicking out at Matty Cash. Right, we've got literally 60 seconds left here before half time, and it's going to be a goal kick to United. Nottingham Forest 1, Palace 1. They've equalised. They've equalised. It's a penalty for Sarr. Palace goal, get in. Aston Villa 0, Brentford 1. Oh, Brentford are down to 10 men, but they're in front at Villa Park. I love it. Yes. Get in, it's Dango Ouattara. Oh, love that. Absolutely love that. That is absolutely sensational stuff. It's gone behind. I think that's going to be full time. Half time, rather. Not full time. Okay. What are we saying? Sorry. K2. Have you seen The Fugitive, Key? Fugitive with Harrison Ford? I think I've seen bits of it, but not like enough to remember. But a good film. I liked Harrison Ford as well. Jedster, what is this accent? Sounds half Scouse, half Bolton. It's St Helens, mate. I was born about 20 minutes away from Anfield. Grew up just outside, like in between Liverpool and Manchester. St Helens. It's what we're not. Scousers call me a wool. Well, not just me. Anyone who's born in that area between Liverpool and Manchester's kind of a wool. Yeah. Or I guess you're a wool if you pretend to be Scouse, but I'm not. I'm not Scouse. I don't pretend to be Scouse. I'm nothing other than I'm a common as muck St-Helena. The Jedster Palace are in free fall at the minute. Villa 1-0 down. The title gets closer and closer. Listen, I tell you what, mate. Villa were never in a title race. Never, ever, ever in a title race. Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves is good. Yes. Christian Slater's one of his finest movies. Glory Hunter, Joe. Yeah. Definite Glory Hunter. Isn't wool for the posh Scousers? Sometimes they're called wool as well. Yeah, posh Scousers are like the Wirral and like over the water kind of thing. If you're from over the water, you're seen as a bit, yeah, Chester, Ellesmere Port type of way. You're a bit posh. Posh Scouse, don't you know? Not Scally Scouse, posh Scouse. Pop says, speaking of Harrison Ford, get off my plane. Right, halftime quiz. I've got 2 halftime quizzes for you. Got 2 halftime quizzes. Hang on. Right, I've got 2 quizzes because the ones that I've got are only short. So, I want your input. I want your answers in the chat. And I want you to tell me, if you can, right, first one is the top 10 players. The top 10 players. This is the first halftime quiz. We've got 2 halftime quizzes. I need to change the timer. Come on, Key. Right, first halftime quiz. Here you go. If you haven't yet, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Make sure you've done that before we start the quizzes. Reece thoughts on Fulham signing Oscar Bob. Brilliant signing, but always injured. He's out injured again today. No surprise, sadly. Jedster, St. Helens. Yes, that would explain it. I have only got 5 digits on my hands though, mate. I've not got like 8 toes on each finger. Brian says, would you say the scoreline is justifiable? And who's been the more promising team? About to watch the game for the second half. Scoreline is not justifiable. No, I think it should be 0-0. Manchester United definitely should not have been given the free kick from which they scored. Fulham United haven't really had any clear chances other than that goal. So I think since the game, the goal has gone in. It's been very flat. Alfie, Joey doesn't hate Arsenal. We just score boring goals. Normal guy, Key, you want updates on the Madrid game? Please do, yes. Right, here we go. Halftime quizzes. Halftime quizzes. Get your answers in the chat. First quiz. First one. Give me the top 10 Champions League goal scorers who have played for Barcelona. The top 10 Champions League goal scorers who have played for Barcelona. Get your answers in the chat. There's 2 quizzes, so this one's like a little bit easier, a little bit shorter, but we'll jump into another one after we've done that. Top 10 Champions League goal scorers in Champions League history. Champions League, let's say since 1990. Messi, Eto'o, Rivaldo. Yeah, Messi is first, Eto'o is 8th, Rivaldo is 9th. Correct. Lewandowski, 2nd. Correct. Ronaldinho, no. Neymar is 7th. Correct. Alonso, no. Jacob Murphy, no. Suarez is 10th. Yeah, Luis Suarez is 10th. So there you go. You've rattled 6 off straight away. David Villa, no. Iniesta, no. You've got Messi first, Lewandowski 2nd, Neymar 7th, 8th Samuel Eto'o, 9th Rivaldo, 10th Luis Suarez. Not Villa, not Iniesta, not Neymar, not R9. No, Ronaldo's not in the list, believe it or not. And not Ronaldinho either. You've got 6, 4 to get. Not Rafinha. No. Not Piqué. Not Luis Figo. Luis Figo is number 11 on the list. Thierry Henry is correct. Thierry Henry is number 3 in the list. And that should give you a little bit of a clue as to what direction the list is going in. Not necessarily always Barcelona legends, but played for Barcelona. Think of it like that. Not Romario. Zlatan is another one. Zlatan Ibrahimovic is 4th. Yes. Not Raul, not Guardiola, not Deco, not Romario, not Iniesta. No, Raul never played for Barcelona. Not Heidegger Johnson. Not Pedro. The last 2 players are players who did play for Barcelona, but maybe you wouldn't associate them with Barcelona. If you thought of them, you maybe wouldn't instinctively think Barca. Puyol, no. Fabregas, no. Pedro, no. We're doing the top 10 Champions League goal scorers in Champions League history that have played for Barcelona. We've got Messi, Lewandowski, Henry, Ibrahimovic. Aguero is number 5. Number 6 you've not got. Number 7 is Neymar. 8, Eto'o. 9, Rivaldo. Number 10 is Luis Suarez. Not Alexis Sanchez, but I like the thinking. Very good thinking, but it's not Alexis Sanchez, no. Nathan Redmond. No, it's not Nathan Redmond. Not Marcus Rashford. Again, very, very good answer, but no, not Marcus Rashford. It's got to be a player, think of it, it's got to be a player who scored more Champions League goals than Suarez, Rivaldo, Eto'o, and Neymar. Griezmann. Antoine Griezmann is correct. Excellent answer. Yeah, Antoine Griezmann. So they are your top 10 Champions League goal scorers in history that have played for Barcelona. 10 Luis Suarez, 9 Rivaldo, 8 Samuel Eto'o, 7 Neymar, 6 Griezmann, 5 Aguero, 4 Ibrahimovic, 3rd Thierry Henry, 2nd Lewandowski, and 1st is obviously Messi. Razine says the ref is doing everything to help Real Madrid with 9 minutes added on time. Not Ferran Torres. Yeah, Griezmann, you got it, Welshwing. Over to the second quiz. The second quiz here is, can you name for me? But they're gonna lap this up here. This is where I start to get some criticism, right? Can you name for me the last 10 Arsenal captains? The last 10 captains of Arsenal Football Club. Can you name them? Joe, honestly, I wasn't getting at you before. That's how I see it. Probably the most hardcore Eddie Howe fan. Hey, mate, you don't have to apologise. Oh, well, no, that wasn't really an apology, was it? Yeah, you don't have to say that, mate. I get it. Don't worry about it. Believe me, I'm the same. I'm the same with Arne Slot. Welshwing, Odegaard is obviously the current captain, yeah. So Odegaard's right. Jack Wilshere is not in the last 10. Arteta is, yes. Arteta is correct. Koscielny is correct. Van Persie is correct. Yes. Not Rice. Aubameyang, yeah. Aubameyang, so it's Odegaard, Aubameyang. Who else haven't you got? Not Gibbs, Van Persie, Henrik Larsson, Rice, Lundberg, Vermaelen. Yeah, Vermaelen is right. Cesc Fabregas, my goat. Yep, Cesc Fabregas is correct. You're missing 3. Yeah, you're missing 3. This one we've flown through very, very quickly. Not Thierry Henry. No, you've got Odegaard, you've got Aubameyang, you've got Koscielny, Oh, I gave that one away. Koscielny, Arteta, Vermaelen, Robin Van Persie, and Fabregas. Not Vieira. Not Vieira, no. Does it count if they were captain for 1 game only? No, well, allegedly, this is the information I have. It's only if they were named captain, like you're the captain, not like if you were given the captaincy for a game or the odd game here and there, or you wore it off the. Gallas is correct, yeah. Gallas, Fabregas, Van Persie, Vermaelen, Arteta, Mertesacker. Yeah, how did you get that one? Gallas, Fabregas, Van Persie, Vermaelen, Arteta, Mertesacker, Koscielny. And then you've got Odegaard and Aubameyang who are the 2 most recent, and there's 1 in between. You're missing 1. You're missing 1. Xhaka is correct. Yes, Granit Xhaka. So yeah, there you go. We can dispute that all day, but apparently I have no reason to doubt the veracity of that quiz. But the last 10 Arsenal captains are, according to this, Odegaard, Aubameyang, Xhaka, Koscielny, Mertesacker, Arteta, Vermaelen, Van Persie, Fabregas, Gallas. So there you go. And that is our 2 half-time quizzes. I did 2 half-time quizzes, and it's not even. I guess it has. We're nearly time for kickoff for the second half. Usually we're going into the second half and we're still guessing the answers. So we've done all right today. We've nailed the quiz before the second half kicks off. If you enjoyed that, do 2 things for me. Hit the like button. Make sure you've subscribed. Helps me out massively. Not a bad guy. I do decent quizzes from time to time, and I'm getting death threats for this channel. So yeah, if you want to send me some love, that would be very much appreciated. Chimey, Wilshere was captain after Van Persie. I have no reason to dispute what you're saying, mate, but I have different answers. They are not my answers. Welsh Ring, I've got a quiz if you want one. Go for it, yeah. Love your quizzes, mate. Absolutely. Shell were just too good, Key. That's it. You know it, Shell. Absolutely. Just looking back at the look at the state of that. Nico Williams with a full-on Luis Suarez on the line. Why would you do that? Like, you're just not going to get away with it. You're just not going to get away with that. Mr. Edwards, afternoon, Key. Steady professional performance from my lads today. Nice to see us not shitting the bed against lower teams. Come on, mate. It's not professional, this. This is United haven't been very good today. You've not been very good at all. Here's the Sharda red card. Look at this. Is it a red card? Oh, that's not a red. That's not a red card. No, I don't want to see red cards given for that. That's not a red. Welsh Wing, can you name the top 10 Fulham Prem goal scorers of all time? Ooh, that's a good question. 10 Fulham goal scorers of all time. Okay. Ooh, Clint Dempsey. I would have a guess at Dempsey. Is Dempsey in there? Bobby Zamora is a great shout, Chimey, yeah? The top 10 Fulham Premier League goal scorers. 3 stars says Keys nailed the half-time quiz and Williams has screwed Forest. Zamora's 8th. Roddy Yeager, I don't think for Fulham. No, Roddy Yeager only had a very, very brief spell at Fulham. Didn't score too many there. Zamora's a great shout. Dempsey, I think, is a good one. Not Roddy Yeager. Dempsey. Sahar, maybe? Andy Johnson? I don't want to throw too many at you, but yeah. Di Canio, he never played for Fulham. Konchesky. Brian McBride is a great shout, Richard. Yeah. Played for Everton very briefly as well, didn't he? Brian McBride. Berbatov. Was Berbatov there long enough to feature in the top 10? McBride is 2. That's a fabulous answer. I love that, Richard. Brian McBride. I would never have got that. It's a great answer. Berbatov's 10th. Right, well, if Berbatov's 10th, he was not there that long. So now I'm thinking like Luis Sahar. Luis Boamorte is a great shout. Mitrovic is right. Sahar is 5th. Right, so it's Dempsey first. Brian McBride 2nd. Berbatov 10th. Sahar is 5th. Who else have we got, sorry? Boamorte 6th. That's a great answer. Come on, we're nearly on for the second half here. We need to get going. Breda Hangeland. Mitrovic is 4th. Breda Hangeland. Would he have got that many? Raul Jimenez. Not a bad shout. Jimenez 7th. And Zamora 8th. So we've got 1st, 2nd. We need 3rd, don't we? We need 3rd. Richard, I only got McBride with him playing for Everton as well. Hey, listen, still a great shout. Fabulous answer. Right, we're off for the second half here at Old Trafford. Come on, Fulham. We need you to step up a notch here. Steed Malbranck is a very good shout. I like that one. Steed Malbrank's 3rd. Oh, that's a great question. Malbranck is 3rd. Right, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we're waiting on what? 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th. We're waiting on 9th. We're waiting on 9th. Thomas Radzinski, again, not a bad one. Davey, how you feeling, Davey? Steed Malbranck or maybe at a push Thomas Radzinski. I don't mind either of them answers. They're not bad. Oh, I'm really thinking now. What about someone like Simon Davis who was there for ages? Simon Davis, I'm thinking like midfielders. Razine, referee has scored for Madrid, 90+9. What a win by Madrid. Collins John. Oh, Shell. Tip of the hat to Shell. That is a fabulous answer. Collins John. Where's that? Where have you dragged that one from, Shell? Fabulous answer. Davey, feeling okay. Not long woke up. I took a power nap at 11:30 this morning. Good lad. I'm glad you're feeling a little bit better, mate. Wanderless, hope you're well, Key. I'm good, mate. Thank you. How are you? More importantly. That was a really good quiz, that Welsh Wing. I enjoyed that. Thank you. And let's focus on the game. Second, if you enjoyed that quiz, hit the like button and subscribe as a thank you to Welsh Wing. Right, 47-10. Come on, we're nearly there for the second half. Come on, Fulham. Get them all just in time. Love it. Great quiz, that. Should have really thought about that one with it being Fulham playing today. Raji Kumar, Real Madrid got 20+10 penalty. Yeah, saw about that. Yeah, Razine's just said. 3 quizzes at half time. I know, spoiled you today, haven't we? Need to get some more in order for the City game now. Mr. Edwards, now we haven't been that bad. We just need to take more control in the midfield. Well, you're here in midfield now. Delo, great pass by Mbermo. Oh, there you go. It's gone behind. Going to be a goal kick. Connor says Welsh Wing, the new pub master. He's an absolute belting quizzer. Welsh Wing. Top guy. Knows his footy. Angus Gunn taking over from Matt Sells, is he? What, is that an actual sub at half time? Is it really? Surely not. Brentford going above Fulham as it stands. Shell from the depths of me old head. He was a good player, him, Collins John. Timbo, long time no see. No surprise you rear your head after that ridiculous late win yesterday for you lads. Good to see you, mate. How's things? Fulham starting to control a little bit more though in the midfield, maybe starting to commit some more bodies forward. Harry Wilson playing very much off Raul Jimenez as a second striker there. He's very advanced. Here's Anthony Robinson. Chukwueze, poor ball to the far post. Headed down. Iwobi. Don't snatch at it. Here's Wilson. Back to Iwobi. Great ball, far post if you can get it. Oh, someone's got to gamble there. They've got to gamble. Well done. Timbo, things are all good, mate. Racinha is aging these men. How are you, sir? I'm very good, mate. Thank you. Very good. Certainly after Liverpool's win last night, really enjoyed that. Welsh Ring says first Dempsey, second McBride, third Malbrank. Oh, well, Malbrank was third. Oh, sorry, he was, yeah. I did note that down. Fifth Sahar, sixth Boa Morty, seventh Jimenez, eighth Zamora, ninth Collins John, 10th Berbatov. Great quiz. Here's Harry Wilson. Does well. That's a penalty! Ref, that was in the area. That was in the area. Let's have a check on that one, sir. Let's have a check on that one. I think that might be a pen. I think that might be a pen. Let's watch this back. He's in the area there when he clips him. That's in the area. That's on the line. Let's have a check on this one. Could be a penalty to Fulham at the other end. Let's have a look where this is. I'm telling you, let's have a look where this is, because I think this one might be on the line. Are they not even going to show this one back? Oh, the absolute rats. Absolute rats. I can't believe they're not even going to VAR that. They literally did that with Liverpool away at Brentford. There was a foul, and it was outside the box to everyone, but they went back and fully VAR'd it and looked, and it was like right on the very, edge of the white of the line, and they gave a penalty. It's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. Harry Wilson free kick here. Go on, Harry. Oh. Chance. Hit it. Oh, it's going to be a corner. Are we claiming for a penalty on that, ref? Timbo, there's a world where Villa end the season in 6th, which would feel crazy after the first half of the season they've had. Yeah, to be honest, I still don't think Villa finish in the top 4, top 5. I think they'll, if anything, they qualify for the Champions League by winning the Europa League. Shell come to Everton, Harry Wilson. Nowhere near the box. It was, again, it's more that they're not even looking for these things. Like, they're desperate for a look. Desperate to look for the United ones. Harry Wilson ball in. Flicked on near post. It's all Fulham in the opening stages of the second half here. Connor Payne, I think Villa finished 4th. You think so? Who's finishing in 5th though then? Who do you think finishes 5th? And who finishes 3rd then? What's your top 5? Because I guess the top 5 looks like it's going to get Champions League footy, potentially. Timbo, Fulham can have Garnacho for Wilson if they want. Garnacho was dreadful yesterday. Yeah, he cost Chelsea defensively. And again, a player who thinks he's much better than he actually is. Connor, Newcastle haven't been great this season. They've been a little bit up and down. They've done well in Europe, haven't they? We've seen, there's ability with Newcastle. But again, I think it's a bit of a transitional year for them. Villa are now pushing for an equaliser against Brentford, and they've got it. They've got it. Who scored it? Is it Tammy Abraham? Is it Tammy? I think it is. Tammy Abraham scored on his debut for Villa. Tammy Abraham smacks it in. Connor says Arsenal, Man City, Liverpool, Villa, and then United 5th. Okay, Connor, fair enough. Joe was always going to be hard without Isak. And Foxy, Villa, 0 pressure, overachieving. The pressure is 1, Chelsea and Liverpool to get top 4. I still think United miss out. I don't think these... I don't watch this United side and think they're a side that can sustain it over a long period. I just don't. I think they're a team with decent attackers. They're on a new manager bounce at the minute. I still expect them to drop points here, if I'm dead honest. Here's Iwobi. Over to Wilson. He's offside. He's not touching it. Go on, Tammy, happy for him. And João Pedro, though, what a man. I think him and Ekitike are level for most goal contributions for summer signings. Yeah, João Pedro's certainly been a good one for Chelsea. Good run. Chukwueze. Nearly a pen, that. Tammy gets round a bit. Good player, Tammy Abraham. If he gets starts and he stays fit, he's all right, isn't he? Here's Mbermo. Over to Ahmad. Nobody in the box, really, for United. Back to Cunha. They're not really committing many bodies forward, United. They're now sitting back, taking what they've got. Foxy, Newcastle regression was always happening. It's been embarrassing since the summer from top to bottom. Some of the signings haven't been brilliant, have they? I think, you look at like Jacob Ramsey, not really done enough. Ilanga, not really done enough. They start last night. Wisser and Waltemar didn't even start last night for him. I don't necessarily think... Waltemar, I think, has been a decent sign. I don't think Wisser has, but... Swings and roundabouts. I guess the time will tell, but I can understand why Eddie Howe's under pressure. I don't think they should sack him, but I can understand why he's under pressure. United into the box, strike, well cleared away, and Iwobi picks it up. And now Fulham on the counter with Chukwueze. Nah, gives it away. Tammy Abraham got 15 league goals in his debut season for Chelsea without a single penalty. Underrated. Quite a likeable player as well, Tammy Abraham. Surprised he hasn't really got more, maybe, opportunities for England. Welshwing, what did you think of Pedro getting his face clawed off yesterday? Strike! Oh, come on! Is it Cunha again? Oh, it's 2-0. It's 2-0. What the hell is that celebration as well? But it's 2-0 United. That is actually a very good finish, in fairness to him. Oh, come on, Fulham. Come on, Fulham. Shite. Thought we'd get at least a Fulham point today. They've done nothing second half, and it's just a really, really good finish from Cunha. Timbo, United are going to win the league. Yeah, I don't think anyone's doubting that. Nobody's there, yeah. He's onside. He's onside. There's no problem with it. Keeper should do better there, though. Bernd Leno's had a shocker. You can't be getting done at your near post. It's a good finish, but at the same time, you want your keeper to save that. Yeah, poor. Keeper's got to save that for me. Aston Villa's goal has been ruled out. Tammy Abraham's goal has been chalked off. It's not a goal for Villa. It's still 1-0 to Brentford. Welshwing, that's awful defending by Fulham. And 3-star says some of the dice balls shutting up shop football more than ever this. Villa goal's been disallowed. Yeah, Tammy Abraham's goal does not count, Timbo. Carrick's going to get the job, isn't he? Without fail. Absolutely certain that Carrick gets the job. And again, they'll do what they've always done. They'll do what they did with Ollie. They'll get all excited and all carried away, and they'll give it to the guy who failed at Middlesbrough. And in 18 months, they'll be sacking him as well. And then it'll be rinse, repeat, and bring in another manager, and bring in another manager, and bring in another manager. This is what United do ad infinitum. Is it still 1-1, 3-star? Well, it is... Villa... Is Villa 1-1? Villa's not 1-1. Villa scored again. No, Villa haven't scored again. It's still 1-0. It's 1-1 in the Forest Palace game. 1-1 in the the Palace Forest game. And obviously, Forest down to 10 men in that one. Brentford 1-0 up against Villa, and Brentford are down to 10 men. Davey, Aston Villa had the ball in the net, but VAR chalked it off. Timbo, Casemiro finally looking like the Real Madrid player they signed. He's in crazy form at the minute. I think the one player that has really stood out for me, for United, since he's come back into the side, I genuinely think Lisandro Martinez. I really like him as a defender. Obviously, physically, he's a bit short at times. I didn't mean it that way, but you know what I mean. I think physically he lets himself down. But, he's a defender, so he's always going to be exposed physically at times. But I think his reading of the game is top quality. Come on, Fulham. Can't believe Fulham have threw it away here. That's why the Villa goal was ruled out. Look at that. It's because the ball went out of play. Because the ball went out of play there, and they carried on playing. That's why the ball got. That's why the goal got ruled out for Villa. That's a real shame. Aston Villa will not be happy with that. United are winning the league, lads. I knew they'd get all carried away. They were always going to get all carried away. Little new manager bounce. It happens. He's short at times. Sometimes he's 6'6", others he's 5'6". I just feel like short. I meant short in the sense of maybe doesn't quite make things that a centre back should, in terms of like a header in the air that's winnable, or he doesn't have massive great pace, so he doesn't necessarily win things on the floor that you would expect him to. But his interceptions, his work rate, his intensity, everything about him, I think defensively have just raised United up a level. And him and Harry Maguire, I think they'll be really big losses for him in the summer. If both of those go, which it looks like they will, I think they'll be massive losses for United in the summer. Fulham could score here, says LG. I wouldn't bank on it. I'm hoping they do. I mean, look, Fulham, if they can get one in the next sort of 10-15 minutes, there's always a chance. But no, can't see it. Andy, all I can say right now is give Carrick the job. Go on, you know you want to. Yeah, please, give him the job. Give him the job. Job for life. Whatever you want, Michael. Write the numbers down there. Whatever you want. Sign it. Give him the pen and the paper. Off you go. Just like Ollie. That worked out well, didn't it? Good play by Fernandes. Again, another player who United are going to lose in the summer. I think Bruno Fernandes, they've got some good signings, United, but they've got like so many big players to replace as well. Like I said, they've basically got a full defence to sign, plus a new Bruno Fernandes. Like, it's going to be really difficult for them. Timbo Martinez is one of them who has a 10 out of 10 or a 4 out of 10, no in between. Yeah, the old Dejan Lovren syndrome. I agree. No, I agree. I think the only issue with... Not the only issue, but I would say the thing with Martinez is that in this United resurgence, he has been he's been critical. He's been crucial for them at times. Here's Iwobi. Over to Castagna. Come on, Fulham. 30 minutes left. There's still time. If you can pinch one, you can go and get a second. They'll get nervous. But United are playing with 11 men behind the ball. They've got no ambition at all here. They're not playing like a United side at Old Trafford. They're sitting in. They're playing like Arsenal. Come on. Yes, Iwobi. Good ball in. Oh, so close. So close. Don't forget, we are live for Tottenham and Manchester City straight after this game, by the way. So if you fancy joining us, make sure you've hit the like button. Make sure you've subscribed. Put your notification bells on, all that good stuff. But yeah, I'll be live for Tottenham City straight after this. Mr. Edwards says, at least Carrick won't have a venture capitalist playing Football Manager above him, and Carrick will have actual people above him. I can taste the bitterness, Key. Timbo, hey, Lovren's better than Sergio Ramos, Key. Do you know what? At times he was. He could have a few performances, Sergio Ramos, where you'd look and think, you know what? Yeah, he's actually pretty decent. You're not quite Dejan Lovren, but you're all right. Adam Key, thoughts on Spurs fans hoping for their team to lose later? Can you see Liverpool fans acting like that? Are there actual Spurs fans hoping they lose later? I'm sure there are. I mean, there was Liverpool fans hoping that we would lose last week so that Arne Slot would get sacked. It happens. Yeah, you get divvies supporting all teams. That's a foul from Casemiro on Emile Smith-Rowe, and it's a free kick to Fulham, edge of the area. This is Harry Wilson territory. Come on, Harry Wilson. This is where we need you to step up, boyo. See, I'm getting the Welsh vernacular coming in. This is where we need you to step up, boyo. Come on, Harry. Alfie, I know Arsenal are boring, but we're still at the top somehow. Somehow, yeah. We're all wondering how. Come on. Senna Lamans ain't keeping this one out. Lovren proclaimed himself as top 5 centre-backs in the world. It was incredible viewing. Mr. Edwards, you brilliant key, never change. Thanks, mate. No, seriously, thank you. I do appreciate that. Come on, Harry Wilson. It's Jimenez to take it. What is that? Why are we not letting him? Oh, it must be. Yes, that's got to count. That's got to count. That's got to count. It is going to count. It's 2-1. Come on, Fulham. Yes. Yeah, a little bit of that, Cuenca. Whatever that means. Yeah. Come on. Man United 2, Fulham 1. The Cottagers, they're back in it. And it's going to be 2-2. And soon, before you know it, it's going to be 3-2. Yes, Fulham fans. Let's have it. It's coming. Oh, yes. Jimenez, strike. Oh, he's going to be offside. Oh, he's going to be offside. You absolute bulb. You absolute bulb. Oh, no. No. Oh, as if it's going to get chalked off, this. As if it's going to get chalked off. It's not even, the comeback's not on. It's going to get ruled out. It's going to get ruled. Oh, maybe not, actually. Oh, maybe not. Actually, when he hits this, I don't think he is offside. No, I don't think he is offside. I think he's fine there. I think he's fine. No, I think he's fine. I think he's fine. And it might be a handball anyway. We're going to check for the handball there, sir. No, he looks offside there because it's on a slant. It's on an angle. But he's not offside. It's not offside. They are going to give offside, aren't they? They're going to give offside. They're so lucky. They're so lucky. Give the goal. Don't be a prick. Manchester United. Yeah. Manchester United. That's about right. Oh. Lucky United. Adam says, will the United Strand guy get a haircut in February? No. No. No chance. Why is it taking so long? Why is it taking so long? Come on. Don't be a prick. He's onside there. He is onside. He's defo onside. Give the goal. There's 2 offsides. That's what he's checking. There's 2 offsides. That's what he's just said to Anthony Robinson. There's 2 offsides. Potential checks. So it's the first one and the second. I don't think the second one is, so they're checking the first. I think that's why they've gone back to the first, because I don't think the second one is. How long is this going to take? Honestly, this is so crap. This is the Premier League. This is literally like the premier football product in the world. Like the best league in the world, and we've got the shittest VAR. Saudi investment. Everyone's trying to invest in this league, and we're literally working with like... Oh, here we go. VAR, offside. Fuck off. Never offside. Never offside. Shithouses. Oh, Adam, imagine starting to play good when you're out of all cups and no chance of winning anything. And Graham says they're trying to find any way to wipe this goal off. Foxy, whenever you say it's not offside, I know that means it's offside. So snug. Again, it's totally injustice because United shouldn't have had that first goal anyway. The first United goal shouldn't stand. And, I mean, he's a mosquito's dick offside there. Like, it doesn't even, it's ridiculous. It's onside. It's not onside. Sadly, it's not onside. Mr. Edwards, I love VAR, me. I take everything back I ever said about VAR. Yeah, no surprise. United fans love VAR. United fans love VAR. Like Arsenal fans love corners. Anthony Robinson, stand it up. Go on, far post. Foul. Of course it's a foul. Of course it's a foul. K2 says they gave it for Chukwueze being off, but it deflected about 3 times to get to him. Oh my God, so it's not even for him. Oh my God, again we're talking about hands. He can't score with his hand. Why are we ruling it out for people's hands? Oh... Does anyone at all enjoy this iteration of nonsense that we're watching? How are you giving that as offside? It's his fucking elbow. He can't score with his elbow, so why are you giving him offside based off his elbow? It's not offside. It is not offside. Oh. Shocking. Shocking. Didn't even give it for the actual guy who scored. Game's so gone, says K2. I'd agree with that, mate. Shocking, shocking decision. Graham, it's been a very dull game, not much excitement. The thing is, all it'll take is a United third goal here. Mainu with a strike. All it'll take is a United third goal here. And I'm genuinely telling you, these United fans will talk about title wins. They'll start talking about the title as if they've got a side remotely capable of competing in the top 4, let alone a title race. Adam, every team has their own way of breaking down a low block. For Arsenal, it's corners. It's very true. Timbo, did you enjoy Pedro regretting all his life choices yesterday after pushing Traore? Yeah, you could see it, couldn't you? Have you seen that clip where he pushes it down a Traore and then all of a sudden it's that like, all around me? And he's just like, devastated. What are you going to do? Rolo says, when people are moaning about United, it's because they're back to winning ways. Champions League guaranteed. I know, but it's not even like you've deserved it. You've not played well today. You've just not played well. You didn't deserve the first goal, and the second goal, you know, bit gash. Chimey, read my previous comment, Kate, it'll cheer you up. Why, what are you saying? Go on. We are finishing above Liverpool. Yeah, of course you are. Of course you are. Alright. I heard all this last season. All of that last season. To be fair, I said we were winning the title at 2-0. You did say that. Yeah. You've called it since day dot. Even under Amorim, I think. There's quite a few United fans who said under Amorim we're going to win the title. Can we please smash the likes and subscribe? Yeah, I was going to say, listen, I'm live straight after this for Spurs against City. If you want to join us for Spurs City, we'll be doing our usual on this channel. Pub vibes, talking football, talking all different types of football. We'll be reviewing all the other games that have gone on at 2 o'clock. Brentford look like they're going to win away at Villa Park. 10 men Brentford winning at Villa Park. Palace and Forest drawing 1-1 at the City ground currently. Forest down to 10 men as well in that one. And obviously we'll be talking about this one as well. Sesko's just come on for Cunha. And yeah, we'll be having a look at the table and what all that means for the league. But I'm live for Spurs City straight after this. I'm live for Burnley Sunderland tomorrow as well. Or Sunderland Burnley, it's at the Stadium of Light, isn't it? Sunderland Burnley tomorrow, Monday Night Football, if you want to join me for that. If you're new around here, this is what we do on this channel. I watch games of football with you every single day of the year. 512 games we watched last year, 2025, 512 games across 40 competitions. We're doing the Coppa Italia next week. We did the Coppa del Rey last week. We've done all the big games, La Liga, we do the Bundesliga, we do Liga, we do Serie A, we do all the big games of the Champions League, the Europa League, the Conference League, plus the Premier League, the Championship, and all the way down to the National League. Every single day of the week, I'll be watching a live game of football. So if you enjoy that, if you like these watch-alongs, make sure you hit the like button. Off the line and over the bar. United very nearly 3-0 up. Adam says United fans have been calculating the points between them and City since they beat City. I'm not even exaggerating. You'll see them saying it on all apps. K2 would love to watch the Spurs City game, but I have tennis training. Praying for the Spurs win. Hey, good luck with tennis training, mate. Didn't know you liked your tennis. Love that. Enjoy it. Oh, that's really sad. Look at that. I don't know if people know who Bahoyer is. Bahoyer, who plays for Eintracht Frankfurt. Very, very talented winger. He is about to join Al Hilal in Saudi. Unbelievable player. Like, really, really top dribbler. Doing very, very well in the Bundesliga for Frankfurt. And he's about to join Al Hilal in Saudi. I do detest when young players join Saudi. It's very sad, isn't it? It's a bad, bad reflection of the game. But yeah, Jean Matteo Bahoyer about to join Al Hilal at 20 years of age. Sad. Very, very sad. Adam says, United fans, the last 2 weeks we are 6 points off second place. Here's Amad Diallo down the right-hand side. Sesko's in the middle. Not interested. Take it to the corner. Slow it down. Money talks. It does, mate. It does, but it shouldn't, should it? Like, I always feel like, what would you do if you were a footballer? Would you be chasing the money at 20 years of age, or would you be trying to build your career and win things and, you know, choosing the right move based off like, ooh, where can I go and be successful? Where can I go and compete in the top competitions? Where can I you know, Saudi will still be there. Saudi will still be there in 5 years, 10 years. If you decide to move at that point, then yeah, go for it. But like, do something in your career first. Like, it upsets me when we see players like Gabri Vega going out there and Bahoyer. These are like, you know, 20-year-old kids who still forging their career and they end up moving to Saudi. It's sad. Mr. Edwards says, see, the Fergie era is still hurting for a lot of people in the chat. Should have just used my name in that sentence, mate. You didn't even need to throw it out there with the whole some people. It's very much me. Timbo, the Saudi League will probably be bigger than League One soon. It's catching a lot of people. A lot of people are going there. La Pulga, Nico Williams trying to do Luis Suarez v Ghana at half-time in the VAR era was a sight to see. Fulham corner. Punched away by Lamans. Lamans has done very well since he's come to United. I've got to say that. And they give it away. Fulham here. Now Sesko does well to win it. That should be a foul. And it is going to be a foul, I think. La Pulga, but the choice of money can't be written off, as you don't know where these players grew up and in which conditions. It doesn't matter though, does it? Why would that matter? Like, I think if anything, you'd be less inclined to chase the money. If you've grew up in abject poverty, like mega poverty, like the difference in, I don't know, 50 grand a week and 100 grand a week is not actually that much. There gets a point where you're so wealthy that a jump in income actually doesn't massively alter your lifestyle. I don't know. Listen, money's money. I get it. It's important, but it just baffles me why you get kids choosing Saudi at that age. Foxy, Saudi clubs recruiting much smarter, building that league every season for the lead up to the Saudi World Cup. It'll only keep improving. And Andy, John Duran has moved to Lille in France. Isn't happening. Why not? Mr. Edwards, I can't even slander these players who go out for the pay packet. A lot of players grow up in crazy poverty, so they want to take their families out of it, especially South American players. Yeah, no, I've seen that some players do, you know, Tevez basically bought a whole, and Mane did the same, didn't he? Bought a whole, like, city with his family in it, and, you know, runs basically all the infrastructure around there, built libraries and hospitals and schools and football pitches and stadiums and everything. Daniel Chan, bro, go check out Football Terrace. I saw your video there. Yeah, I was going to say, Terry Flewers has been posting a fair few videos of the channel recently. Really do appreciate it. Timbo, you can do it the other way around. To be fair, go to Saudi, make that cheddar, then come back to Europe at 24-5. I know, but are you not more likely to have maybe lost your edge at that point? Like, if you go to Saudi, you're not going to have played at the same level. You're not going to be a top player if you've played for 5-6 years against, in the greatest of respect, like Saudi players. You're just not going to be the same player. Whereas if you go and win all the things you've got to win, then Saudi come to you, then you can demand bigger bucks, and then you don't have to worry about maybe, I don't know. Listen, it just always upsets me. It does always upset me a little bit when you think about players who are going there so young. Timbo, you can do it the other way. Oh, we've done that one, sorry. Adam, talking to United fans the last 2 weeks has been excruciating. Abdullah Abisola, you are the best person ever. Cheers, mate. K2, are you not just happy to get all these people posting about you, though? I would be. Well, yeah, like I said, Fulham chance. Oh, yeah, I mean, it helps. It helps, but it's like, it's one of them. I've never got too big on it. Like, I've never been too hung up about it. It's nice, but if they don't do it, then they don't do it. The Flying Harluka. Come on, United. A Sesko goal would be the cherry on top here. Sesko's done all right since he's come on. Fulham corner. Fulham pinch one here. They've got 10 minutes maybe to get an equaliser. Harry Wilson corner. Header. Oh, that was on target as well, that. Oh. Timbo, the best person ever, better than even Jesus Christ himself. I mean, listen, who am I to argue? The guy's saying I'm the best person ever. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm not the best. Maybe I'm just top 5. I can live with that. Foxy, I've enjoyed watching the Saudi League more than the Prem this season. You and me both, mate. In fairness, I have to admit, I have only watched one Saudi Pro League game, and that was the one that we watched on Christmas Day on this channel. Abdullah Abisola, thank you for everything you do. Mate, thank you. Seriously, thank you for coming on and making that comment and telling me and sharing it and watching the game with us. Stick around. Really appreciate you being here, mate. I really do. R-Farm Mode Superhero. Love that. Timbo says Key is the greatest man to have ever existed. Abraham Lincoln wishes he could match Key's contribution to society. Yeah, Mother Teresa wears Key Thomas pyjamas. War, allegedly. Sander Berger. Great pass. Fulham are in. Should be 2-1. Should be 2-1. How are you missing that? That's a penalty, ref. That's a penalty and a red card, surely. That's a red card for Harry Maguire. Get him off. How's he only booked him? How's he only booked him? That's a red. That's a red card. How are you only booking him for that? Oh, no. No, that is a pen. That is a pen. It's a pen and a red card. It's a great pass from Berger. Harry Maguire closing and down. And that is... Oh, you've got to give a red card for that. You have to give a red card for that. He's not got the ball. He's not got the ball. He's took the player out. It's a red card. How are you not giving that? Ref, you've got to VAR this. You've got to VAR this and red. It's a red. It has to be a red. Oh. And if he scores this, if the Fulham score this, I'm telling you, there's a chance. There's a chance. Daniel says, which team are you betting on, Spurs or City? Come on, City. Come on, City. Come on, Fulham first, though. Let's forget about that one. I'm live for Spurs and City straight after this. But Fulham first. If they score this pen, I'm telling you, they get a point. Come on, Fulham. Come on. Raul Jimenez here. Penalty. Stick it away, lad. Stick it away. Yeah, Rolo. United only 5 points off second place now. If Arsenal bottle it again, maybe, just maybe. Hey, talking about bottling it, Rolo, you might just bottle it yourself here, sunshine. You might just be bottling it yourself. Come on, Jimenez. Stick it away, Raul. Stick it away. Go from 7th in the all-time top scorer list in Fulham. Here we go. Right-footed. Raul Jimenez. Stick it away. Yes! Great penalty. 2-1. Let's have it. 2-1. And it's now on for the equaliser. We're coming. We're coming for it. The flying Horluka. Come on, Lamans. Lamans has done very well today. He's been very good. K2 says, Gandhi once said how Keith Thomas will be known as the greatest man to have ever lived. La Pulga, did you see the crazy list of famous personalities who were in the Epstein list, mate? Seems crazy what these rich people are into. Yeah, mate. Just some bad eggs. There are some bad eggs out there in the world. And money tends to make them a lot worse. Reese double jeopardy because he badly attempts to play the ball. Did you see the boxer yesterday had his wig punched off? Yeah? You seen it and it fully flaps up. Oh, yeah, that was cracking. I've never seen anyone actually get their wig punched off. Come on, Fulham. Yes, come on, Fulham. Callum, why didn't Jimenez just get back up, though, and put it in? Probably waiting to see if there was a potential red card check. Timbo, Martin Luther King's speech was, I have a dream that Keith Thomas will bless me with his almighty presence and wisdom. It's going to get borderline offensive the more and more we go on with that. So let's tail off, I think. Because I can see someone suggesting other notable characters in history. It won't be nice people like Gandhi and, you know, Martin Luther King. Someone will be suggesting others. Reference Keith Thomas. Normal guy, I am back. Yes, mate, good to see you. And we're very close to a Fulham draw here. Get ready for it. Lock in. It's coming. A late Fulham equaliser. United crumbling. Bottling. Still got to be 10 minutes left here. Minimum 10. Minimum 10. He's got to give at least 9 minutes of added on time. If Real Madrid got 9 minutes of added on time, Fulham have got to get 9 minutes. Gok UK, Gok the Wukong. Never take a pen like that, bro. Why? He scored it. Great pen. Right, 87 minutes on the clock. It's getting tense at Old Trafford. United fans a little bit nervy now. Little bit nervy. Don't forget, if you're sticking around for the Tottenham City game, I'm going to be on straight after this one. The live will move you over to the Tottenham and City game. I'm going to be live straight after this game finishes for Tottenham City. That one starts at 4. In 13 minutes, that game starts. So as soon as this one ends, I'm straight over to the City game. Harry Maguire, Fulham in the box, pulls it back. Oh, nearly. Nostalgia bunker. Everyone in the country, including Tottenham fans, are supporting City today. The most support City will ever have. And Aggie, at the wedding, Jesus asked Key, red or white? Love that, Aggie. Come on, Fulham, says Surrey. Yes. Over to the far post. Oh, you've got to take that down better. It's all Fulham now. United, backs against the wall. It's all Fulham. The Cottagers pen the Devils in. They're penned in. Vincent Jamie Lane, Raul Jimenez, now above Torre for most pens scored without missing. 12 to Yaya, 11 up the posh. Ball whipped in far post. United clear it away. Fulham keep coming though. 90 seconds of normal time left. How many added minutes are we going to get? That's the big question. Abdullah Labisola, they won already. Timbo, Albert Einstein never put a bet on without consulting the mighty Key Thomas first. Einstein bowed to his superior knowledge. Key equals MC squared. Oh, so bad. Right, last 30 seconds of normal time, plus how many minutes, referee? How many minutes are we going to get here? Head it back to the keeper. Good lad, well done. Bernd Leno, let's have it. Milan are getting Mateta. Yeah, it looks like it. Certainly looks like it. Ayal Wifikru, you are less audible. I am less audible. What do you mean I'm less audible? What does that mean? United down the right-hand side. That's our ball. That's our ball. Well done, Sessegnon. Good lad. 9 added minutes. Oh, my goodness me. 9 added minutes. Here we go. I said 9. 9 is what we're getting. Fulham are going to pinch an equaliser here. I'm telling you, it's coming. It's coming. Lock in for the Fulham equaliser. It's our ball, sir. Yes. It's our ball, sir. Key equals MC squared. I have to unsubscribe after that. Listen, don't tempt me. Don't tempt me with absolute classics like that. It had to be said. Had to be said. It was like an alley-oop. You teed it up. I smashed it in. The dunk was there. Just seconds left. No, 9 minutes left. And to be honest, we've only got 10 until City play Spurs. So I've got the changeover from Spurs to City is going to be very, very quick on this live. So just so you know, if you are going to lock in for one... Oh my God! Oh my God! They've equalised! Yes! It's Kevin! It's Kevin who's done it! Yes! Hey, and they might win it yet. We might get a 3-2. There's still time. Woohoo! Yes! Have that United. They were talking about a title race in my chat. A title race. No chance. Look at him. Look at the sour face on Carrick. Oh, he looks like a bulldog licking piss off a nettle, that fella. Oh, where are you, United fans? Oh, they've lost it. They've gone. It's 2-2. It's Desmond. It's Kevin. Yes, baby. I love it. I love it. What a finish. No chance of an offside in this one. He just wraps his foot round it and Lammon's no chance, boy. Absolute no chance. The haircut remains. The haircut remains. Oh, sweet Lord. Put him away. Oh, goodness gracious me. Put him away, sunshine. You don't need him. Oh, it's there. It's 2-2. It's the Willian regen. The United Strand. The United Strand. You're not needing these, sunshine. Get them away. The bend on that. You love it. Timbo's such a fitting goal scorer after the mum from Home Alone died. Oh my God. Kevin. Oh, that's absolutely sickening, but I love it. Subscribed. Right, we've only got 6 minutes left now before the Spurs and City game. There's only 6 minutes to go. It kicks off in 6 minutes. We can't get another goal in this one, can we? No! No! Fucking hell, no! No! How's that happened? No! No! As if they've done that, Fulham. They've absolutely lulled us in. They've absolutely lulled us in there. Fucking hell, Fulham. Look at the state. Oh, I can't believe that. I can't believe that. That's so shit. Fucking wankers. As if it's that. As if it's Sesko as well. As if it's Sesko as well who's done it. Look at the state of that. Look at the state of that defending. The absolute state of that defending. Fuck me. Fucking hell. The absolute state of that defending. Can't even be arsed with that City Spurs game now. Fuck me. What an absolute shithouse. Tolga, come on, Fulham, yeah? Hey, Tolga, what happened to Fulham? What happened to Fulham? Gonna get something in this one. What happened there? That one's fallen to bits. Absolutely gobsmacked by that. Absolutely gobsmacked. Look at Marco Silva. What is going on? What is going on there? Tolga, you said Fulham? You said Fulham? You literally said Fulham, Tolga. What are you talking about? You said Fulham. Villa have got 10 minutes to score. Red Rebellion, the most surprising result is Brentford possibly beating Villa. Yeah, Brentford. 10 men Brentford smashing Villa. Oh, I just can't believe that. United and Chelsea will not die. Liverpool to get Europa League this season. You can leg it. Unsubscribe immediately for that. Absolute nonsense. Right, we have got 4 minutes till Spurs and City. There's only really 4 minutes left in this game. If you're going to stick around for this one, make sure you've hit the like button. Make sure you've subscribed. I'm going to be going over to the Spurs City game. As soon as the full-time whistle blows in this one, we're going straight over to the to the Spurs and City one. If you're going to join it, it'll redirect you straight to that live. So I'll be over there within like 60 seconds. I've got to jump and change everything over very quickly. Nottingham Forest 1, Palace 1. That one's finished. Brentford will ruin my acca. It says Cat versus 677. Timbo says Tolga isn't a supercomputer. He's more like a broken Nokia. Fulham. Come on, Harry Wilson. That's garbage. That's garbage. You're never going to get anything there. Well, at least I did have a draw. I did have a draw in the Forest game. I predicted a draw in that one. I predicted a draw in this one, to be honest. Unique Shrestha. United above Liverpool. What a time to be Key Thomas hater. Well, hey, listen. The league tells lies during the season. Doesn't always reveal itself until the end of the league season, mate. So don't worry about it. Cat versus 677, so will it be a different stream? It will be a different stream, yes. It will go over to a different stream. So, but it will redirect you. There's a redirect on. So at the end of this game, there'll either be a pop-up or it will redirect you straight away to the Spurs City one. Ben, I reckon that United versus Liverpool game on May the 3rd could be massive for the Champions League. United fans getting giddy. Season-long form over. Oh, season-long from over, sorry. Reese, 4:30 kickoff is Spurs. Pal Nomad rushes. No, it's 4 o'clock. It is 4 o'clock. It's normally 4:30, but it is a 4 o'clock kickoff today. Baffling. I really thought it was a 4:30, but it is 4. Oh no, it is 4:30. Oh, that's well annoying. It defo said 4 o'clock. Oh, it is 4:30. Oh, well, maybe I'll leave it 5-10 minutes then. I'm not rushing so much then now. Go on, Fulham. Oh. Get it in the box here. Stood up, not like that. That's our ball, ref. Shit. Reece, shite defending, but good finish from Sesko, to be honest. That's so annoying, that. You fool, it's always 4:30. Well, I thought that, but it literally said 4 o'clock kickoff. It said 4 o'clock kickoff. You fool. It did say 4 o'clock. Now it's changed to 4:30 for some reason. But whatever, it's fine. I'll just wait a little bit longer. M7 CCP, stay humble, eh? Stay humble. You know it, boy. Three-star, you deserve a rest, key. You can have a bite to eat after this. Gonna need to go and lie down in a dark room after this. Villa fans leaving, says Alfie. Come on, Fulham. One last rodeo. Let's have a go. One last ball into the box here. Not like that, Harry Wilson. You're never going to do it like that. That's a good bit of play. Not like that. Again, crap. That's our ball, sir. That's our ball. Yes. Come on, Fulham. Last ball. Last chance. Literal last chance saloon, this. Last chance saloon. You've got to get the ball right here. Not like that. Not like that. What are you doing, you absolute mongoose? Oh. K2, only a fool could think it's a 4 PM kickoff. Right. Perdia, stop giving me shit. I'm already stressed from this nonsense. Red Rebellion key, maybe you're right, and Villa will finish outside the top 4. I get some things right. You know, I am like a broken clock in that sense. Fulham, cleared away. Come on. Give him another chance, ref. One more chance. Yes, Fulham. Yes, Fulham. Here you go. Here's the chance for you now. Get the ball in. That's our ball. Win it back. Oh, terrible. One more chance. One more chance. Here we go, ref. Let him play it. Let him play it. Let him play it. What are you doing, ref? What are you doing? We haven't got this much time. Come on. Come on, play on. Right, let's have it. Switch your play. It's been 2 goals in injury time, ref. You've got to give him time to knock it long here. Here you go. No, he's blown up. He's blown up. He's blown up. Man United 3, Fulham 2. Absolute rats. Absolute rats that they've managed to win that one. Come on, Fulham. Shocking. Can't believe they've thrown that away. And now Sesko's going to be like... Sesko's going to be look like this absolute worldie because he managed to finally get a goal. Shite. Right, I'm going. I'm getting off before all you give me shit. I'm going. I'll be back in 10-15 minutes for the City game. I'm going to have to change the City game over, aren't I? Because I've got it down as like a 4 o'clock start or something. Right, I'll have to change that to 4:15. Right, 4:15. I'll be back for the City game. Yeah, 4:15. 10 minutes. I'll be back for City. Make sure you've left us a like on the video. Make sure you've followed, subscribed, all that good stuff. I'm going to go away and process this game for the next 10 minutes, and then I'll be back in 13 minutes for City. And actually, no, we're watching the rest of Brentford here. Villa and Brentford are still playing. There's only 60 seconds left in this one. Let's watch the rest of Villa and Brentford. Can Villa get a late equaliser? Come on, Brentford, keep them out. Keep them out. Well done. Let's change that timer to full time. Rat bags. Villa's XGs are low. Their finishings are good though, says Cat Versus. Yeah, listen, Villa have got players there that can hurt Brentford, but there's literally 30 seconds left. Ball in. Oh, just over the bar from Villa. It's a good header. I think it was Pau Torres. Yeah, Pau Torres with a header. Very nearly equalised in the last minute. And I think that might be that for this one. Jamie, cue the Europa theme music for Key, please. You're getting on. Look at how excited you're getting. Look at how excited you're getting. Shall go and get a drink, Key. I will, yeah. I'm going to go and get a drink and chill out for 5 minutes before the next one. Oh, what a shit game that was. Right, I will be back in about 10 minutes for Spurs and City. Make sure you've left a like on the video. Make sure you subscribed. And I will see you over there in 10 minutes for Spurs and City. There's another stream that this will redirect you to. But I'll put the link in the comments anyway, because I'm a nice guy. I'll put the link in the comments. So if you want to join, you can do. There you go. There you go. Right, Timbo says Key's going to need something stronger than, yeah. I might need a little dash of whiskey after that one. Right, see you later. I'll be back in 10 minutes.